So there's something that shows up a lot on this set of vocab that can be confusing that I want to explain. So for example, let's talk about the words for son, which is el hijo, and the word for daughter, which is la hija. All right, so right now these both mean the son and the daughter. If I wanted to change it to be my son, instead of el hijo, I could say mi hijo, my son. All right, so let's look at a couple examples real quick, and you'll see where the confusing part comes in. So I'm just going to label each of these. Let's say that this is my daughter. So I'm going to say this is mi hija. All right, it ends in an A because it means daughter. This one is my son. So I'm just going to say this is mi hijo. It ends in an O because it's a son. Simple enough. These are my daughters. So I'm going to say that these are mis. We add an S on the end if it's plural. And these are going to be my daughters. So it's not just one hija, it's hijas, just like in English. You just stick an S on the end, daughters. Okay, these are my sons, so these are mis hijos. But what if it's a mixed group, right? So I could say, oh, these are my sons and daughters, mis hijos y hijas. But I just want to say these are my kids, my children. Turns out that you can actually use this word right here, hijos, and that can either mean sons or it can mean sons and daughters. So I could label this group as well with mis hijos, just like when we learned about the word chicos. So if you have a mixed group, you can still use this hijos and it's just gender neutral. So like if somebody said, oh, yo, tengo cinco hijos. If somebody said this sentence, I have 5, you don't know if this is the word children or the word sons. Maybe it's I have 5 sons, but maybe it's I have 5 kids. You need to ask for clarification. Like if they said, oh yeah, yo tengo 3 hijas y 2 hijos, now you know 3 are daughters and 2 are sons, but maybe they really just have 5 sons and we don't know. So this is one of those times where you would need more context. You would need to know more information. So there are a lot of words on your vocab sheet that are like this. So like, for example, the word for cousin. This is boy cousin. This is girl cousin, el primo, la prima. But if you just want to talk about your cousins in general, you can just say los primos. And this includes all of them. So if you want to talk about your 7 cousins, you can say, yo tengo 7 primos, right? If you have all girl cousins, then you could say, yo tengo 7 primas. But if it's a mixed group, you're going to use that OS still. Okay, hermano means brother. Hermana means sister. But let's say you want to talk about how many siblings you have. Then you could talk about your hermanos. So you could say mis hermanos. And that doesn't have to mean my brothers. That could also mean my siblings. And again, you would need more context to know which one it means. All right, we have another one, tío and tía. This is uncle, this is aunt. So if you just want to say my aunts and uncles, you could say mis tíos. And that could mean just uncles. It could mean aunts and uncles. So if you have 20 aunts and uncles, you could say, yo tengo 20 tíos. And then the other one that I should have included here is padre, el padre, and madre, la madre. So this means the dad and the mom. But if you want to talk about your parents, the weird thing is you're going to say los padres or mis padres. This now means parents because you can include both of them. This is the gender neutral. Now this could also mean in some sort of circumstances the dads, like maybe a whole bunch of dads got together and had a dad party. I don't know. Then you would still say los padres. But most often if you hear someone say los padres, they're talking about the gender neutral parents in general.